request. For my Lord is gracious, all forgiving, most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Biman Bangladesh Airlines, Captain Alia and her crew, this is Namrata welcoming you aboard of flight number BG-048 to Dhaka. Flying at an altitude of 16,000 feet, we expect inshallah to arrive at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport, Dhaka in 30 minutes. Please keep your seat in the upright position. Fasten your seatbelts. Please remember, smoking and use of mobile phones are prohibited on this flight. You are requested to keep the mobile phones off throughout the flight. We wish you all a pleasant journey with us. Thank you.
Tower, good morning. Emirates 583, holding short runway 14, ready for departure.
Good morning, Emirates 583, line up under 14 and wait.
Line up runway 14, Emirates 583.
Emirates 583, after departure, initially 3,000 feet. Surface wind 24005 knots, level takeoff runway 14.
Clear takeoff runway 14, maintain 3,000 feet, Emirates 583.
Surface wind 24005 knots, set to land runway 14.
Clear to land runway 14, reach the departure.
আমাদেরকে কি ভুলে গেলেন নাকি Vision 791?
না ভুলিনি, আপনাদের ওয়েট টার্বুলেন্সের জন্য আপনার কোম্পানি ট্রাফিকের ল্যান্ডিং ডিলে হয়তো আপনার ডিপার্চারটা ডিলে হওয়ার কারণে আপনাকে এখন লাইন আপ দিচ্ছি। Vision 791 by landing company.
Hello friends viewers, welcome on board this Biman Bangladesh Airlines flights BG-048 to Dhaka, Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport. Dhaka is our today's flight's arrival destination. Victor Golf Hotels Sierra, the ICO code for Dhaka, Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airports, and the IATA code Delta Alpha Charlie for our arrival destination Dhaka. Dhaka is the capital city of Bangladesh, and the airport is the largest and most busiest airport in Bangladesh, which is at Dhaka, Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airports. We will be flying there today with these beautiful birds, Airbus 310, as you can see. At this time we are standing another city in Bangladesh, that is the port city in Bangladesh called Chittagong. And we are standing at this airport, it's called Shah Amanat International Airports, Chittagong. The ICO code Victor Golf, Eco Golf, and the IATA code Charlie Golf Papa for this departure airports, Chittagong. We have everything set accordingly for our today's flights to Dhaka. We will be leave this airport very soon. Flight information, will be climbing for today's flight to Dhaka, cruise level 16,000 feet, and expected arrival times about flight times 30 minutes, and we'll be expecting to arrive at Dhaka 8:45 morning Dhaka local times. Flight times 30 minutes, as I have mentioned, and the weather seems nice. A few clouds. We have some winds, actually about 10 knots winds during our departure. Not a big issue, 10 knots is fine, and other than the sky is quite clear and a few clouds. Hopefully we have a nice smooth flight to Dhaka. This aircraft, as you can see, we are sitting inside the cockpit and flight decks of Airbus A310-300, one of the very classic aircraft, very much in details, very much in depth, I would say. Very high study level aircraft, no doubt about it. As you can see, so many buttons and knobs and switches to operate in this aircraft. Overhead panels, so many buttons, knobs, systems. Quite complex, I would say, in terms of flying this aircraft. Bit different than Airbus 320 or 321. Lower pedestals, as you can see. Central, you see these lots of indicators, gauges, N1, EGT, N2, fuel flow, etc., etc. Biman Bangladesh Airlines is to have this Airbus 310 into their fleets earlier. I think about 4 aircraft, 3 or 4, I'm not sure actually, about 3 or 4, and there's to actually operate flights, they are long haul flights from Dhaka to London Heathrow twice a week, and some Middle Eastern countries such as Dubai and Qatar, Jeddah and so and so. They discontinue with this this fleet, Airbus 310. They have a discontinued flight since September 2016. So this is some brief information about Biman Bangladesh Airlines and Airbus A310. Now everything has been set for our today's flights to Dhaka, and we have set our flight routes. As you can see, our flight number BG048, cruise altitude 16,000 feet, cost index 12, and temperature will be cruise temperature minus 56 degrees Celsius. Tropopause altitude 36090, and our alternate airports is Victor Golf Sierra Yankee. As you can see, that is our alternates if we are unable to land at Dhaka. For some reason that is happened time to times in real world flights, and we have to fly to Victor Golf Sierra Yankee, that is another international airport in Bangladesh, which is Silat Usmani International Airport. We have to fly there. That is our alternates. We have checked our final load sheets, and just go to the electronic flight bags and look what we have there. So this is our takeoff performance calculation we have already done. That is TORA, that is stand for takeoff runway available at Chittagong, which is quite a long length, 3000 meters. Runway surface is dry, and runway quadrum is 229er, that is the runway headings for our departure, which is southwesterly direction for our today's departure, and wind at 000 at 6 knots. Wind is variable actually at this time, and temperature at Chittagong at 22 degrees Celsius, QNH 1015. Flex temp 59 degree, and V1 135, VR 135, and V2 154. The CG, center of gravity 28.6, and 0.3 up the trim wheels. So let's set this to our FMC, flight management computers. CG is a 28.6, center of gravity 28.6. Block fuel we are having for today's flight to Dhaka 10 tons, and zero fuel weight 94.2 tons. Total gross takeoff weight is 103.8 tons for our today's departure. Now let's set the takeoff performance. 135 V1 and 135 VR, and in this aircraft a very strange something different. If to set V2 at the FCU, flight control unit FCU, which is 154 knots, which is V2. Cruise altitude 16,000 feet, runway headings 229. We set already nav and profile for the altitudes, and we need to set another things very important, that is the see, this is the thrust profile, thrust power. We have to set flex temp to 59 according to the EFB performance calculation. Flex temp 59, and as you can see, the maximum is thrust limit 103.6, and we are below 97.8, which does make sense. So that is thrust has been set, and we are quite ready for our today's flights to Dhaka. All looks good. On the overhead panels, I have already on the APU blades. APU is running and available, and blades are on, and so our fuel quantity for this aircraft. We need to on the beacon lights for the departure, for the engine starts, and let's start the engine now and push back. Let's start the engine now. Ignition to start A. For flight in commands, we have to put start A. For FO, first officer, start B. Start engine number 2. Open. Once the N2 reach to above 15%, we will engage the fuel levers. N2. Engine starting now. Taxi over the runway at this airport. Unfortunately, there's no taxiway, so we have to turn rights, and end of the runway we have to do a big turns, line up with for our takeoff, heading 229 southwesterly direction for our outbound course. It's a heavy aircraft. Taxi should be very gently and smoothly. During the turns, especially, should not exceed more than 10 knots. During the turns, right or left. See the ground speed is 6 knots. Over the runway and straight line, we can, I think, taxi, highest 25 knots or 30, not more than that. A beautiful morning at Chittagong. Sky is clear, few clouds as you can see, but there's some winds actually, about 10 knots of winds. Might be the sea gonna be looks bit rough, the wave over the sea. Let's skip here, and once I line up, we'll come back again. Take off. Dhaka. Pilots on. Profile climb, as you can see. Flying over the Bay of Bengal now. Taxi light can be off now. Runway turn off lights off. Speed brakes disarm. Slot 15. See the flaps retracting. Noise is phenomenal, I would say. The real aircraft. Above. Yes, we can retract flaps now. Flaps to 0. Climbing for 16,000 feet. As we don't have any constraint. Neither we are using any seed. Standard instrumental departure routes for our today's flights. We can off the ignition now. So far I climbed 5,400 feet. All looks good. You can set about 100 nautical miles the range. Unfortunately, we are having some bad turbulence, really bad. Some severe turbulence, unfortunately. It's a clear air turbulence. You can see the sky looks fine, but that is task set to climb to make sure that if it doesn't pop up, then we have to manually set this to climb. Profile climb, as you can see, we are still climbing for 16,000 feet for our flights to Dhaka. Just about to reach to our final cruising altitude for our 12 flights. So far so good. Let's set our approach phase. As this flight is very short, we have to do everything very quickly. According to the charts, Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport, Dhaka, Cat-1 Iris, initial height is 250 feet above sea level. That is VARO, not radio actually. We'll do the Cat 1 landings. That is, we have to set Avaro altimeters. Landing flaps 30-40. Final speed 130. For the ILS frequency, we need to set here. That is 109.50. 109.50. That is the ILS frequency number for runway 14 to Dhaka, and the heading is runway inbound course is 144. That's right. Cross check 109.50, the ILS frequency number for runway 14. The identification code for ILS is India Delta Alpha, heading 114 has been set for the ILS. Less 3000 feet. Profile descent, you can see on the PFD primary flight is we are descending up. Mandatory altitude set 2000 feet for this ILS 14. Medium brake for landings. Just accuracy is high, as you can see. Vertical deviation, we are not flying above 1520 feet. We are in a good shape. At Delta Alpha, we will be at 2000 feet. Center fix. 2,500 feet actually. Very close to our arrival destination. We extend slot 15 so not flaps. The age front of the wings, that is slots 15. That's how this aircraft actually works. Cannot go direct to flaps. We have to set the slots first and then flaps. Once the localizer alive, we can on the landings buttons, BL the landings. Descending for Dhaka Internationals or arrival destination. We just have landed. Manual brakes can be applied now. 60 knots. Let's exit the runway. We can do some speed brakes. Landing lights can be turned off now. Taxi light, taxi. Runway turn off lights we can off as we are not crossing over runway. Flight director can be come off now.
United Midway, release EQ170 knots, maintain 70 minutes, contact tower 11635.
Okay, let's conclude our today's flights. Let's enjoy the wind view.